it's Barrett at the 3. And for Milwaukee, the post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Prince out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the 3, the small forward. And for about a decade, the Bucks have virtually been a lock for the playoffs.
Yeah, you think about Giannis being drafted in 2013, and absolutely nobody saw what was coming with him. They missed the playoffs in his first and his third year, and then all of a sudden, Giannis fully arrived. He's developed into a star, not just a star, but a superstar, and these guys have been contenders ever since.
They get it back. Hurdle finds Barrett. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Prince can't hit. Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And again, Toronto no luck. The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Lillard the pass to Prince. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And here's Barnes for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Lillard dishes to Lopez. And that one, good. The Raptors have gone 0 of 5 here to start the game. Let's start for them. For 3, Ingram. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And Brandon Ingram continues to work on that smooth three-point release.
Now here's Prince. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. A 3 from Quickly, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
Shooting in rhythm quickly is tough to stop when he's hitting these kind of shots.
You know, whether he's coming off the bench or Brent starting, Emmanuel Quickly can score.
IQ is something else. I mean, he finished second in the Sixth Man of the Year voting in one season. I mean, he's capable of putting up 30 as a starter or as a reserve, but it's a unique perspective to sit on that bench, watch the flow of the game, and come in and be impactful. IQ does that. And Lillard a flat-out gunner from deep because he's just a lethal shooter from way outside.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And so Quickly will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. They trail by 1. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That is his first foul of the game. Walter, he's checked in for Scotty Barnes. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Purtle. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Giannis outside. Jacks up a 3. And Purtle pulls it down. Purtle's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Snatched up. Pass to Quickly. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. And it's Ingram missing. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Kuzma can't get it to go. The Raptors shooting a pretty distressing 27% here in the early minutes. Quickly finds Purtle. Back to Quickly. 1:22 left in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Out to Ingram. Fires from deep. Bangs home the trifecta. Ingram's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Raptors.
Ingram has the skill to do that. A nice job setting up and receiving the pass.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in, and I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. And we appreciate your report. Again, the miss by Lillard. Toronto trailing. Pulls it up. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8.
Ingram staying agile, ready to take the shot as soon as that opened up for him.
From deep, Prince. And Pirtle pulls it down. Toronto with the ball. Ingram kicks to Pirtle. Shoots the 3. Kuzma pulls it in. Three-pointer, Lillard. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. They've got Scotty Barnes, and it's Walter in at the 2. Buries it from three-point range. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
Near the three-point line, it's Porter, and it's Toronto with the rebound. Here's Shed. On the wing, Barnes. From outside the arc. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. There it goes, Antetokounmpo. Trent outside Porter. A three-pointer off the mark. Raptors shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. And the defense of this Raptors team, Greg, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect.
Now here's Green. Still scoreless. For 3. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Bucks lead by 3.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Now Porter following the three-point attempt by Scotty Barnes. Porter finds Trent. Giannis sets a screen for Trent. 4 on the shot clock. Fades away. The shot, no good. Raptors trail by 3. Here's Abaji. And again, Toronto no up.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
The Raptors have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. And the Raptors miss again.
Well, he wanted to keep that shot from getting blocked, but in the process, he gave it no chance of going in because of how unbalanced he was on the fade.
Now, here's Portis. The kick out to Porter. Portis sets the pick for Porter. From deep. And again, the Bucks miss. Toronto's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Inside. Here's Abaji. Guarded by Porter. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Bucks leading by 3. On deep, Trent, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Trent's got 6.
And Giannis treating the defense like a magazine. Easy reading here for him.
Barnes can't get it to go.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Antetokounmpo. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Gary Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Porter. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Bucks. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Prince, that's for 2. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Prince has got the lead up to 6 now for the Bucks.
Well, if the defense is going to give that up, Taurean Prince is going to take full advantage of it.
Nobody near Barnes. Trains the three-pointer. He has 5.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Lillard against quickly. The 3. It's rebounded by Barrett.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Takes it inside. And here's Ingram from the arc. Barnes screen on Prince. And it's Ingram missing. Ingram against Lillard. Turtle with the steal. And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go. And he connects with the jumper. Now just a 1-point Bucks lead.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the half-court shot. Drum roll, please. There's the coming up the shot.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Brandon Ingram with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And the dunk by Giannis.
Yeah, once Giannis gets the ball there, you could forget it.
Raptors trail by 6. Hey, Brett, where would you rank the Lopez brothers as the best NBA sibling?
Well, they've had storied careers, both of them. Certainly in terms of the argument about the best twins to ever play the game, you could make an argument for them. You had, of course, Tom and Dick Van Arsdale in the 60s, Horace and Harvey Grant in the 90s. But what the Lopez brothers have been able to do, not in terms of their longevity, but in terms of their contribution to their teams, both very different. These guys have to be up there.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Raptors are rebuilding with purpose. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, we're doing a good job at the start of this process, selecting the right people that care and are very committed to each other. That's a good baseline to build on. Kevin, slowly, the pieces are falling into place.
David, you're so right. He is great at developing those young players.
And right now, people wanting to tune in as Brandon Ingram is putting on a show.
For the 3. Again, the miss by Lillard.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Bucks leading by 3. The tray. Pass to Antetokounmpo from deep three-point land. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
And it's Lillard again missing.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Now here's Ingram. 18 points for him. Offline with the baseline jumper.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy misser too.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Lillard against quickly. Shot from the top of the key. Good as the jump shot falls. Lillard's got 13 points.
Smart and aggressive. Lillard repeatedly dominating the pick and roll set.
Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Now, here's Kuzma after R.J. Barrett's miss. Prince's shot is good.
Wow, Prince has a little daylight, and that shot looked true.
Raptors trail by 5. Ingram outside. Over Prince. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. It goes on Taurean Prince. There aren't too many players with a skill set as diverse as Brandon Ingram.
Yes, Kevin, you got to appreciate the tools that Brandon Ingram possesses. That comes with a lot of hard work. But this guy can score over smaller defenders. He's creative enough to draw contact against bigger guys and use that quickness. He's always been a scorer, but his playmaking ability over the past couple seasons, that's something that's growing and is giving them a chance to be very competitive.
Now here's Prince. He's got 5. 1:02 left to play here in the third. Back to Lillard. Boucher with the steal. Goes up on the wing. Walter, good. Here's Lillard. 13 points in the game. Stolen by Quickly. For the lead. Pass to Walter. Here's Mobo. This one for 3. Offensive rebound. Ingram wide open. Good on the triple. Ingram's got 11 in the second half.
Well, they just need to keep close tabs on Ingram if you're on defense. He's getting that jump shot to go.
From deep, Trent. And again, the Bucks miss.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
Ingram against Trent. Boucher sets a screen for Ingram. Pass to Walter. Here's Mobo. No good on the last second attempt there. Brandon Ingram. He's been the guy making things happen for the Raptors. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Setting the floor for the Raptors. We've got Walter, and it's Castleton in at the center, locking down the middle. They set the pick. Here's Abaji. Buries it from three-point range. Abaji's got the lead up to 5 now for Toronto.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical junction.
The Raptors shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Porter. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Defenses try to test Porter's physicality, but he's adjusted well to it.
Raptors leading by 6. Pass to Castleton. Here's Abaji. Guarded by Green. Abaji can't get it to go.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And the Bucks making a change here. Prince is checked in. The Raptors also with a sub. Lawson's checked in. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And just a perfectly designed play. Anytime you can get a dunk on the inbound, you know the X's and O's were in the right spot.
Here's Abaji. To the left wing. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They set the screen. Outside for Lawson. To the left side wing. And stolen by Portis. Knocked loose. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. And the Bucks with some changes. Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Gary Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Porter. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Quickly the pass to Ingram. Drills it from outside. Ingram's got 26 points.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Here is Lillard after Brandon Ingram getting his shot to go from deep. And the shot is good. The Raptor lead has been cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Lillard.
Yeah, Damian Lillard, this is some Oaktown response. You make one, I got you back.
Quickly kicks to Barnes. Ingram dishes to Barnes. It's Ingram on the wing. Guarded by Prince. 6 to shoot. No coverage that time. Ingram's got 16 points here in the second half.
This whole second half, he's been unbelievable scoring the basketball. The defense has had literally no effect.
And that one's good, Lillard.
And that is what you need in big moments. Lillard's a strong leader with competitive drive. Bingo.
Quickly kicks to Ingram. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. Over Prince. And it's Ingram missing. Bucks trail by 4. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Prince wide open. And another three for Milwaukee.
Well, the bigger the possession, the more engaged Taurean Prince is. Wow.
Prince against Ingram. Barrett with this screen on Prince. And Bertle has it in the corner. Barrett against Prince. Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. The kick out to Barnes. There's the triple. The shot will not fall.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Outside, Antetokounmpo, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barrett.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around, and no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Fast break, Toronto. Here's quickly. Got it.
Oh, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up enough.
And a deep three from Prince, and they're unable to get the tying basket there. And Lillard is going to pick up a foul. That's his third foul of the game. .30 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Ingram passes to Purtle. Top of the key. Quickly finds Purtle. Just 5 to shoot. Rejected by Lopez.
Oh, that's out of there. Not a high riser, but Lopez using his frame, a smart block, if you will.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
The three from Barnes. And so it's the Raptors winning this one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really...
scoring for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
So a look at the starters for the Pacers. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Turner in at the center, locking down the middle. Now here's Halliburton. There's a screen by Turner. And Halliburton with the 3.
Good job that time by Halliburton to get some help with the screen and then got a shot right off of the pick.
Kuzma, the pass to Lillard. From deep three-point land to the left side wing. And here's Lopez from the arc. Indiana with a rebound. All right, let's go to Allie LaForce now, who spoke with Doc Rivers.
I asked Coach what his plan was for trying to slow down Pascal Siakam, and he said to make him into a jump shooter. He does the most damage around the rim, so we want to force him out on the perimeter whenever possible. It's not an easy task by any means. We'll see if they're able to do this. Back to you guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Now here's Lillard. The 3 from Prince. The kick out to Kuzma. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. Aaron Nesmith picks one up. Milwaukee shooting their first free throws of the game now. And the second free throw is good. Grant, Kyle Kuzma is an instinctual scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
He's especially skilled inside the painted area, but he's a capable shooter from mid-range and beyond the arc. Plus, he's someone you can rely on in the clutch. That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Lillard outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. For 3. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist.
Giannis constantly working on that outside shot, and you can see he's made progress.
From deep. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 4 from deep. Lillard against Halliburton. Here's Kuzma. Back to Lillard. Screen by Antetokounmpo. From outside the arc. The shot by Lillard. No good. For Indiana, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. There's Nesmith with the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Halliburton. For 3, here's Lillard. Pacers with a rebound. There's the triple. And Halliburton with the basket. And the assist by Turner. Halliburton's got 6.
Good intelligent basketball on the part of Turner there. Assists like that will make the defense think twice about how they're going to defend him.
Now here's Halliburton. He has 6. Pass to Nesmith. On the clock. Kuzma with the defensive effort. And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for the Bucks. To the wing, right side. Shoots over Halliburton. Pascal Siakam with a rebound.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
4 3. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
Halliburton, a really good knockdown shooter, which adds great value to this offense.
Prince finds Kuzma. The 3 is up. Siakam pulls down the board. Pacers leading by 3. And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
For Indiana, they've gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Turner, a screen on Lillard. Here's Siakam. Outside for Halliburton. And 1:01 left in the first. Here's Nembhard. Off target from outside. Here's Milwaukee. 6-point game. The 3 from Prince. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now Halliburton, 9 points in the game. Siakam outside. Pass to Neesmith. From behind the arc. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound in this one. The kick out to Kuzma. Now here's Lopez. Turner covers. Kuzma for 3. The rebound by Turner. On the wing, Nembhard. Halliburton, a screen on Prince. Tyrese Halliburton getting it done for Indiana, hitting 3 trays in the quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pacers.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
Another area where they've excelled has been pushing it on the break. They're really getting after it.
Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Kevin Porter is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Green in at the 3 slot. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
Pacers leading by 6. Outside Walker. The 3. The rebound by the Bucks. On the wing, Porter. He's marked by McConnell. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo from the arc. And it's Green missing.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Halliburton, the pass to Toppin for 3. Mathurin knocks down the long J. Mathurin's got his first 3 points of the game.
He's got that guard quickness. Mathurin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player."
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Porter. High post Green. Lets it go from deep. Fires in the triple.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Halliburton. 9 points in the game, and he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Trent, the pass to Porter. This one for 3. Walker pulls down the board.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
3-pointer Mathurin takes a 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Well, Clark, talking about Benedict Mathurin, he's another great young Canadian player.
Yeah, they've got a ton of them coming from north of the border, PA. I mean, Mathurin, you got R.J. Barrett, SGA, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, at this point, you could probably fill a couple of rosters with high-level players that come from Canada.
Walker for 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. And the Bucks pushing it up now. Antetokounmpo with it. Picked up by Mathurin. Antetokounmpo, pass to Porter. Outside, Green. Here's Portis for 3. The rebound by Tyrese Halliburton. Indiana leading by 4. The 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside for Green. Trent outside. 3-pointer. The rebound by Tyrese Halliburton. The Pacers have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Ooh, had a nice open look right there. Halliburton's got 12.
Tyrese Halliburton so capable of playing multiple positions and roles for this team. And tonight, he's embraced being the scorer.
It's good.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Trent against Halliburton. Fires from deep. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 8 now. Portis with a screen on Mathurin. And here's Green from the arc. Walker pulls down the board. Indiana leading by 5. On the wing, Mathurin. Green covering. Mathurin passes to Toppin. Outside Walker. Off the mark there with a 3. The Bucks have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The 3. And Green good for 3. Green's got 9 points now in the quarter. Well, the Pacers shooting right at 35%. Not getting what they want out there. Halliburton up top. Up top, Toppin. From outside the arc. Drains the triple. And the Pacers lead by 5.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. And it's Turner in at the 5 spot.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
On the fast break, Lillard's quickness makes him almost unstoppable. Just beating the D up the floor.
Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Prince down low. He's guarded by Nembhard. Kuzma for 3. The rebound by Turner. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. There's Nesmith with a 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Kuzma, the pass to Prince. On the wing, Kuzma. Nesmith covering. And Kuzma, good for 3. Kuzma's got 6.
Boy, Kuzma, superb at finding space along the perimeter and shooting the ball with confidence. And he's got great range, too.
Turner, a screen on Kuzma. There's Nesmith with a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 12.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Indiana leading by 8. Launches it from deep. It's cleared by Damian Lillard.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
4-3. Indiana with a rebound. Siakam's got his 6th rebound on the night. From deep, it's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, with the Bucks switching coaches midway through last season, Doc Rivers' experience with star-laden rosters, he said, quote, "I resist thinking that you can't coach players. I have no problem holding them accountable. If you don't do it, you're not going to win." Brian, the pressure's on to get it done.
At the burden of expectations, it's title or bust. Thanks, Allie.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Bucks trail by 6. Here's Kuzma. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Over to the wing. And here's Siakam for three. Rebound, Milwaukee. Lillard deciding where to go with it. From deep. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got rebound number 8 now. Haliburton outside. The three is up. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Lillard left side. The three ball. The rebound by Turner.
Early on, he tried to shoot his way out of this funk, but later in the game now, he might want to just give it up and look for his teammates to do the scoring.
And the three-pointer goes. Turner's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pacers leading by 9. Nifty move. Siakam outside. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bucks.
Part of passing the rock, it's calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
And the Bucks will go for a different look here. Sims, he's checked in for Lopez. Bobby Portis comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Trent, he's checked in for Kuzma. And it's Porter Jr. in for Prince. A big group substitution here for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Matherin comes in for Nesmith. Shepard, he's checked in for Nimhart. And T.J. McConnell subbed in for Haliburton. Trent for three. That one doesn't drop. Indiana shooting just 38% for this game so far. Shepard. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Toppin from the arc. Sinks it from distance. Toppin's got 6.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Toppin passes to Siakam. Puts up a three. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We'll be back in a moment. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in its center. Gary Trent is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Green in at the small forward position. That's the group from Milwaukee right now. Walker for 3. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Outside Porter. Let's go with a 3. Pacers with a rebound. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Matherin. And Indiana misses again. Bucks trail by 9. Outside Porter. There's the 3. It's hauled in by McConnell. Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Offensive rebound. Outside for Haliburton. From behind the arc. Haliburton nails the 3.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Walker for 3. It's hauled in by Portis. Milwaukee has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo, a screen on McConnell. The fader. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Sneaking out to the corner, Porter Jr. He's somebody you cannot afford to lose track of.
Trent against Haliburton. Over Trent. Haliburton, no good. The Bucks trail by 6. Trent finds Antetokounmpo. Now Green, defended by Halliburton. That one's good from Green, and the assist from Antetokounmpo.
And they're on a big run to make this game interesting. Can't let up now.
I think they will. I mean, they're close enough to taste it. So they're going to keep that pressure on and keep coming at them.
And just a painful blow right there. I mean, eyeing the lead, they give up a big triple.
And as soon as they splashed that bomb, the air just went right out of the building. Total deflation.
Trent's shot is off.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
And it's Mathurin missing. And so Trent will bring it up for the Bucks. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Fires the three. It's hauled in by McConnell. Indiana leading by 6. Three-pointer Mathurin. Rebounded by the Bucks. Portis has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. And it's Green missing.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
McConnell from outside. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. Trent right side. There's the triple. Great D that time from Halliburton. And for the Pacers, they're shooting only 36% so far in this game. Toppin, a screen on Trent. Halliburton for three. Oh, he connects. His 7th basket. He's 7 of 15 now.
Halliburton always relentless in attacking, making it tough for the defense to find a way to contain it.
And that one's good. Green.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
The kick out to Walker. Pass to Mathurin. 6 on the shot clock. Launches a three. It's stolen by Trent. Walker with the steal. And Kevin Porter picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. It wasn't set.
The Pacers making a switch here. Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Nesmith, he's checked in for Mathurin. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Fires the three. Damian Lillard with the rebound. A clear look for Antetokounmpo. And the jumper from the wing offline. And so the Pacers take the win. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility.
impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Nesmith in at the 3, the small forward. Barrett for 3, and the rebound goes to the Pacers. Here's Halliburton. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. Lets the 3 fly. Siakam pulls it in. And so Siakam will bring it up for Indiana. Halliburton kicks to Turner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Turner's got the game going here with the first basket for Indiana. Pass to Ingram from the arc. And the Raptors miss again. Indiana's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. And when you think back to that Sabonis-Halliburton trade, Doris, it really worked out for both teams.
It's rare, Kevin, that you can talk about a, quote, win-win for both sides. Most trades are a little bit harder to evaluate because they involve more moving pieces. This was a straight-up one-to-one swap of young stars and positional fits for each side.
And here is Turner after Brandon Ingram getting his shot to go from deep. Quickly against Halliburton. Quickly looking it over. Hits it from 3-point range. Ingram's got 6.
The pure shooting ability of Ingram does all the talking there. He gets the ball and delivers that quick release.
Now here's Nesmith. Siakam inside the 3-point line. Misses the jumper.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Barnes sets a screen for Barrett. Pass to Ingram. And it's quickly in the corner. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Halliburton for 3, and the 3 ball is good. He has 6.
Now, Halliburton loves answering a challenge. A 3 made on one end means it's time for him to come back and answer.
Here's Ingram, and another basket for Toronto.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Nesmith can't get it to go. And it's the Raptors ball. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Barrett the pass to Barnes. Takes the 3. The rebound by Turner. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Raptors?
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Well, also, guys, what a start from beyond the arc. A huge part of their game today. That's going to help their spacing.
Walter, he's checked in for Scotty Barnes. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for the Pacers. For 3, Barrett. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Spoke earlier with Darko Rajakovic. We talked about Benedict Mathurin, their confident wing. Coach said guarding Mathurin is a challenge. He's got that it factor. So we've told our guys who are defending him, you have to try to match his intensity. He'll eat you alive. Checking Benedict Mathurin, never an easy assignment. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And so it's Indiana with it. Brandon Ingram missing his last shot. Mathurin for 3. It's rebounded by Barrett. And Barrett has got the ball here for Toronto. They trail by 3. Out to Ingram. Drills the 3-pointer. Ingram's got 11 points.
Silky 3-point shot by Ingram. Just goes to the arc and knocks it down.
Here's Nembhard. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now, here's quickly to the middle. With the shot, Ingram can't get that one to fall.
What a masterful job on the defensive end. Did everything possible to alter that shot.
Up in time, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
On the court right now for the Pacers, TJ McConnell is out there with Tyrese Halliburton. Then there's Obi Toppin. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's Walker in at the power forward. Indiana's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. And the wide-open shot from McConnell controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
We're talking about a 6'9" guy with a 7'2" wingspan. Toppin loves to be above the rim, picks up the loose change.
Indiana leading by 3. 3-on-3, and a wide-open look for Mathurin. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 5.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide-open 3.
And that one's good, Barnes.
This is a huge part of Scotty Barnes' development. Can he knock down the long ball?
Now, here's Halliburton. He has 6. And the foul on Jacoby Walter. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Outside Mathurin. Pass to McConnell. Shot clock at 5. Barnes grabs the miss. Raptors trail by 3. Hey, Doors, how has Scotty Barnes advanced his game since being named Rookie of the Year back in 2022?
Well, all the physical skills are there for him. Tremendous athlete, cross-positional defensively. I think what happens for young players is they start to read the progressions of the game more quickly. Now you can put the ball in his hands, let him be a decision maker. This guy is a stat stuffer.
Abaji can't get it to go. Pacers leading by 3. Pass to Toppin. Launches a 3. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Toronto's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Abaji can't get it to go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Walker against Barnes. Nails the wide-open jump shot. Barnes has got 5 now. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Right wing. Here's Shed. Sinks the triple.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
For Indiana, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. From deep, Walker cans it from downtown.
And how about the payback there, guys? You do you, I do me.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire, a little bit of pride at stake.
There's the 3, and Indiana, another 3.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Well, Doris, both you and I had the honor of being in that 2020 bubble in Florida. Any memories from Orlando?
I think, Kev, just how unique the setting was, and I have to give some props to the players. No fans, no normalcy, away from their families for extended periods, and yet they were able to lock in and give us some incredible moments.
And Indiana making a change here. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Aaron Nesmith is checked in for Halliburton. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for TJ McConnell. Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for Toronto. Now Mathurin after Brandon Ingram missing on that last three-pointer. Knocks down the three ball.
Boy, a lot of confidence to Mathurin's game. That efficiency has to get better, but he is not shy.
For three, Ingram. It's rebounded by Indiana. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Nembhard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Brandon Ingram. For Indiana, they have shot just 1 free throw, missing that one early.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
And that one's good, Ingram.
And this is what Ingram can do for you. Make a variety of shots over the course of a game. Tonight, he has been unstoppable.
The offensive rebound. It's Nembhard on the wing. Nailed from three-point land. Nembhard's got the lead up to 8 now for the Pacers. Ingram against Mathurin. And another basket for Toronto. Here's Nembhard. He's got 7. 36 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Launches it. And Pirtle pulls it down. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for Toronto. Baseline try. And again, it's Toronto converting.
And you see the polish from Ingram as a scorer from every level. His versatility is a boon for this offense.
Mathurin against Ingram. Pass to Nembhard. Three-pointer. That shot is up. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Pacers leading by 4. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Brandon Ingram has been sensational.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
In at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Ingram is out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Pirtle in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the groove starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. A reserve through his first 3.5 seasons, quickly now stepping indoors to a starting role.
You know, Kevin, you go from instant offense role off the bench to now being a lead guard. The responsibility takes an extraordinary step up. But this guy is clearly ready, quickly wanted to be a starter in this league.
For 3, Siakam. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got his 4th rebound in this one. Barnes kicks to Ingram. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Ingram's got 6 in the quarter.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Here's Nesmith. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And the Pacers lead by 1. And stolen by Siakam. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And we're just about 1.5 minutes into the third quarter of basketball. Halliburton against Quickly. Halliburton, no good. Knocks it loose. Siakam for 3. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Toronto's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. And it's Ingram missing. Indiana's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Puts up a deep 3. Siakam's shot is off.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Pacers have gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half starting. Indiana moving the ball around. Nembhard. Indiana again missing. And it's quickly in the corner. Unloads. Out to Barrett. Barnes outside. Shoots over Nembhard. Jump shot is good that time. Barnes has got 7 points. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Ingram against Halliburton. Nobody near Barnes. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
Well, those three-point opportunities from the corner, those are shots that teams encourage. Scotty Barnes, no hesitation.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3-ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
With that miss, he is now 4 for 7 from the field. Pacers trail by 4. Siakam for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. 6 points for him.
This is a guy with size and range. You cannot let Pascal Siakam get those kinds of looks from deep.
For 3, Ingram. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Halliburton outside. It's up a 3. And the Pacers another 3.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Ingram passes to Barrett. Fires the 3. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Siakam's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
And it's a completely new group for Toronto. The Pacers also changing it up. Toppin, he's jacked in for Turner. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Raptors trail by 3. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Boucher's shot is off. The Pacers shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
Third team foul. Shooting.
Pacers leading by 4. Siakam for 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Lobo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now, here's Boucher. They need this. And that one released in time, but no good. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the 4th quarter. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then it's Walker. Then there's Obi Toppin. And it's Mathurin in at the small forward. Now, here's McConnell. Tight defense on him. For 3. Toppin can't get it to go. Here's Shed. No good with the triple. Pacers leading by 4. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Outside for Halliburton. That 3 off the mark. Raptors shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Put that bucket in no time at all. Ingram's got 9 points here in the second half.
And you love the work Ingram has put into his shot. You can put him in the corner now and force the defense to extend.
Tapping a screen on quickly. McConnell, and good. He nails it. And the Pacers lead by 3. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the Raptors. Pass to Barrett. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got 3 assists in the game.
R.J. Barrett trusting the jumper in the catch and shoot. Boy, if he's consistent with that, turn the lights out.
Toppin sets a screen for Halliburton. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Stolen by Walker. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Fades and shoots. Hits the three-point bomb. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Pacers.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Joppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3-ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Here's Ingram. And again, no good by Toronto. Pacers leading by 4. Siakam with it, now guarded by Pirtle. Fades back. Indiana again, missing.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
And it's quickly missing.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Halliburton for 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Quickly's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Near the 3-point line, it's Ingram. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. The Pacers have gone just 2 of 8 in this 4th quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Neesmith, the pass to Siakam. Off target with his 3.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy.
Scotty Barnes with the big-time delivery. Big spot, young man. Yes, sir.
Halliburton for 3. Sinks the 3-pointer.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Ingram kicks to Barrett. Fires for 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Halliburton on the wing. Turner with a screen on quickly. Halliburton for 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Quickly.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
The Pacers shooting in this 4th quarter pretty dire at 27%. Halliburton passes to Neesmith. And Nembhard has it in the corner. Cracks in the tray. And now a 7-point Pacer lead.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Siakam looking around. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. Here's Neesmith. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
Disappointing day for them. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
And so the Pacers take the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one
one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
Quickly from outside. Rebounded by Kuzma. Lillard with the ball. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Lillard. Over quickly. Rebound Toronto.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
Three-pointer. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Raptors. Barnes finds Ingram. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes.
Ingram just letting it rip right now on the offensive end.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks. I spoke with Toronto's head coach for a bit. We discussed the challenges a player like Giannis Antetokounmpo presents for his defense, and coach responded saying he's a handful for sure. I told our guys to make sure we seal up any lanes to the basket and just try to make him beat us with his jumper. It won't be easy, but coach feels like they'll be able to make it a little more difficult for Giannis. Guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Lillard can't get it to go. Toronto has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. And you know, Damian Lillard, a lot of his points come from the line, Brent.
Well, he does a great job of getting himself there. I think defenders are so in tune with Lillard's ability to drill you from the three-point line. He gets around the initial guy and then into the teeth of the defense, where he's very strong at attacking the rim.
The Bucks have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Lopez against Pirtle. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Pass to Barnes. Shoots over Lopez. Barnes, no good.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
The three from Prince. Drills it from deep. Prince has got 6.
Wow, Prince has a little daylight, and that shot looked true.
Here's Toronto with the ball. They trail by 3. Ingram fires from way outside. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
Talk about the range. I mean, he's got amazing feel from that distance.
Prince can't hit. The Raptors have gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. The shot by Ingram, no good. And the Bucks shooting just 22% in the early stages of this one. Kuzma with the ball. Now quickly defending. They've got numbers. And here's Ingram from the arc. He drops it from range. 9 points in the game.
Ingram's confidence growing when he steps up early in the clock like that to shoot a 3-ball. Man, that's showing some signs. Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. You can't give up looks like that all game long.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
For 3, here's Lillard. Drops in the 3.
You cannot let Dame get good looks, especially from the corner.
Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, B.A. The Bucks know they are a high-level team. They want to dominate the competition on another level.
Here's Ingram. He's got 9. The 3 is up. Again, the miss by Ingram. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Pass to Prince, to the wing on the left. For 3, here's Lillard. Is rebounded by Barrett.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Outside Ingram. Knocks it down from distance. Ingram's got 12 points in the game.
And right now, Brandon Ingram is just taking command of the entire game.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got 3 assists in the game. Right side Barnes. Barrett finds Barnes. Here's Ingram. Pirtle with a screen on Prince. And here's Ingram outside. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. 20 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Launches it. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Ingram. Again, the miss by Ingram. Kuzma outside. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, and if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
It feels like the three-point line has opened up really early in this one, too. They've been looking confident from behind the arc, but there's a lot of attempts going up.
On the floor for Milwaukee. Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Gary Trent is out there with Kevin Porter, and it's Green in at the small forward position. Here's Barnes. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Well, Milwaukee's shooting only 29% in this one. Not great. And the basket by Trent.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
The Raptors are still developing. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, we're focusing on offensive execution and player development. It's about what we need to do night in and night out, regardless of the opponent. As we grow, we'll teach more schemes for opponent preparation. BA step by step.
Yeah, it's a process, Allie. Thank you. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And Giannis throwing his body in there and gets rewarded.
And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo showing his range.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Brent, we've never seen a player like Giannis. How do you stop him? Or how do you at least slow him down?
Well, BA, there's a reason why I'm over here in a suit and the coaches are over there in their suits. That's their job. And Giannis is just one of those guys you hope is having an off night. Force him into as many jump shots as you possibly can. But inside, Giannis is going to get there and he's going to devastate you.
And that's all the result of some good defensive awareness.
The Bucks leading by 6. Oh, sweet move.
Oh, man.
Oh!
That's some flashy stuff from Antetokounmpo. They're dicing up the D with the ball control.
Pass to Barnes. Jacks up a 3. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Kind of like playing in the rec league. Little to no defense on that possession. And the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
They get it again. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Fires for 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Barnes has got his 6th rebound on the night. Abaji, after missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Outside Porter. Takes the 3. Bobo with the rebound. Raptors trail by 3. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. And the Bucks miss again.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
It's stolen by Barnes. Here's the break. And he lobs it up.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a one-possession game. Well done.
Portis for 3. Fires in the triple. And the Bucks lead by 4.
And Portis attacking with some confidence. That's in his range.
Barnes, no good.
Defensively, you pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
After years of competing for championships and winning one, Toronto is suddenly in a rebuild phase, Brent.
Yeah, they had a familiar roster for many years, and then the last couple of years a little bit underperforming, trying to find some guys to stabilize where their franchise is going. It's a bit of a reset in Toronto.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
Yeah, incredible range. Porter Jr. can cash you in from distance. He certainly did there.
Pass to Walter. Beyond the arc. And the basket by Abaji. Agbaji's got 5 points in the quarter.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Trent's shot is off. Raptors trail by 4. Here's Abaji. Lets a 3 fly. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Inside, here's Portis. Trent for 3. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
And Portis knows this system well. Try to make the good to great pass.
The Raptors have gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. The 3 from Barnes. He's got it. 3 for 7 now. 12 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Trent right side. Outside Porter. What if it goes? Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Bucks on top, up 4. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And get ready for the fan. Half-court shot, Trump. They're thinking about the shot.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, without question, Brandon Ingram displaying his skills today.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Barrett is the 3. Barnes will play the 4. Emmanuel quickly is out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Well, Brent, although he hasn't won an MVP since 2020, Giannis has been a finalist every season.
Well, B.A., I just wonder if the voter fatigue is something that Giannis is tired of. Forget the voters. Maybe he just wants to focus on getting back to that level. Obviously, in the past couple seasons, you could say that he might have deserved one more. But this is one of the best two-way players in the league, and he's not going anywhere. Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. And now a 10-point Milwaukee lead.
And Lillard can knock these things down in his sleep. He makes it look so easy.
And here's Ingram from the arc. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. From the corner. And again, Toronto no good. Milwaukee leading by 10. Pass to Prince. From downtown. Pirtle grabs a miss. The Raptors have gotten off to a rough start. Now 0 for 5 in the second. The baseline J. Chalk up 2 there. Ingram's got 14.
I'd like to see that as Ingram hits a shot from the mid-range. It's going to open some things up.
Buries it from 3.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Emmanuel quickly is the lead guard for the Raptors, and he said, I'm still learning when to be ultra aggressive and when to get my teammates involved. The balance of it all while playing defense at a high level. It's a lot, but I'm having fun learning all of it because this is what I wanted, to be challenged. Ryan?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. Well, Brent, as you know, finding success in the NBA is largely dependent on the situation.
B.A., you're hitting the nail on the head. You can't get frustrated as a player, especially a young one that comes into the league and doesn't have an opportunity right away to play. You've got to work on your skills, stay confident, and at some point when you get your opportunity, whether it's the team you're with or in a trade, you're going to have a chance to show that you belong in the league.
Raptors trail by 6. Pirtle, the pass to Barnes. Misses the 3. And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for Milwaukee. They've led by as many as 11.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Ingram. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Ingram's got 6 in the quarter.
They just need to keep close tabs on Ingram if you're on defense. He's getting that jump shot to go.
And another miss by Milwaukee. Toronto has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Rebounded by Lopez. Lopez has got 4 rebounds now. Grant, would you say the Raptors are in the process of starting over?
You know, I certainly don't think that's the wrong thing to call it, BA. Coaching changes, some big trades. They're shuffling things around and trying to start building something new.
Here's the 3, and it's Lopez. That time on the assist from Antetokounmpo. Lopez has got 5 points.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Ingram can't get that one to fall.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
The 3 from Prince. Rebound by the Raptors. Barrett's got his 5th rebound in this one. Ingram with a deep 3. Ingram can't get that one to fall. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Antetokounmpo against Barnes. We've got 13 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Barnes. And a fast break now for the Raptors. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Milwaukee out in front. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle. You can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. So on the floor for Milwaukee, Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Gary Trent is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Green in at the 3. Fires from the wing. Boucher, no good.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Trent left side. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Walter. And the Raptors with some changes. Castleton comes in for Boucher. And it's Lawson in for Abaji. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Just 4 to shoot. And that one's good. Green.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the 2nd half. Attack from 3-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line. Milwaukee making a switch here. Prince is checked in. 60 ticks off the clock here in the 4th. For 3. Lawson with a rebound.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Jack's up at 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Trent on the wing from behind the arc. Here's Portis. Back to Prince. Let's go with a 3. Sinks it from distance. A good shooter and has some range. Taurean Prince welcoming all catch and shoot opportunities. Mobo. No good. Unable to win this run. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
Their attacking of the offensive glass has also been a success story. All game long, they've been committed to finding those second chance opportunities.
No good on the free throw. Prince is checked in for Trent. And he ends up missing both free throws.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
The Bucks leading by 13. Lopez finds Antetokounmpo. Kuzma for 3. Bertle grabs a miss. Bertle's got his 4th rebound in this one. The 3, Barrett. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
And that one's good. Ingram's got 11 points here in the second half.
Well, here's the problem. He's shooting the lights out, but they're still behind. They need another guy to step up.
Fires the three. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside for Ingram. Beyond the arc. Connects from downtown. Ingram's got 26.
Ingram might want the straight-on shot, but if it's available in the corner, he can knock it down.
For 3, here's Lillard. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Barrett's got rebound number 7 tonight. And here's Ingram from the arc. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Ingram's got 8 here in this quarter.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
Back to Lillard. There's the triple. Oh, Lillard laces in a 3.
Yeah, Damian Lillard, this is some Oaktown response. You make one, I got you back.
Kuzma against Barrett. A minute 22 left in the fourth quarter here. And it's quickly with a miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
And here is Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Kuzma. Shot clock at 5. Lillard can't get that one to fall. Toronto's gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Now here's Ingram. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth. Three-pointer. The rebound by the Bucks. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Kuzma. Takes the three. Antetokounmpo. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. All right, Allie, good stuff there.
matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 slot. Now Halliburton. After Taurean Prince's three-pointer that didn't go. Halliburton with the bucket.
Halliburton always relentless in attacking, making it tough for the defense to find a way to contain it.
Prince can't hit. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Siakam. Siakam, a screen on Prince. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Rick Carlisle and I did speak a few minutes ago. I talked with Coach about how he plans to stop Giannis Antetokounmpo tonight. Coach laughed and then asked me, "You have any ideas?" Giannis is an impossible matchup. We just hope to slow him down a little. As always, it's very difficult to game plan for the Greek Freak, a multiple-time MVP. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. Brook Lopez worth every penny as he secured a nice raise last season.
Yeah, you know, he's a combination of a three-point shooting big who's also an elite rim protector. That's a heck of a combination and a valuable one in today's game.
Indiana's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's the 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Jacks up a 3. Kuzma can't get it to go. For Indiana, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. For 3, Siakam. Turner with the screen for Halliburton. Siakam outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Siakam's got 6.
Rise and fires. This is Siakam's attitude off the catch. And with these results, you understand why.
Pacers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Neesmith can't get it to go. Bucks have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Indiana's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Halliburton against Lillard. Halliburton, no good.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him. You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Kuzma. Back to Antetokounmpo. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You see improvement from Giannis every season in his decision-making, especially recognizing when to rise and fire.
Mark, we know the Bucks are a veteran team that has now leveraged their assets to try to win now.
And the question is, Kevin, do they have enough? There's a point at which veteran becomes a nicer way or a euphemism for old, especially in today's NBA. That can be a problem for you.
The Pacers making a switch here. Mathurin's checked in, and Milwaukee also making a switch. Portis, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Siakam, a screen on Kuzma. The 3, and Siakam is good for 3. Siakam's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
Lillard finds Prince. Portis the screen. Takes the 3. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Lopez. It's good from long range.
It's a real problem trying to guard Lopez in the corner. If you follow him out there, it opens up the lane for his teammates to drive. But if you don't, big fellow will make you pay from there.
Here's Nembhard. No scoring in this one. No one near Turner as he lets it go. No good from outside.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And Siakam has got the ball here for Indiana. 3-point lead. Siakam sets a screen for Mathurin. For the three. Lopez missing again. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Nemar. A three-pointer is right on target.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Prince. Portis for three. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Neesmith can't get it to go. Pascal Siakam getting it done for Indiana. And it was from three-point. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Indiana?
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the five for Doc Rivers right now. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post position. Gary Trent is out there at court. And it's Green in at the three spot. And here's Trent outside.
Love to see Mathurin upping the intensity on D. Getting right up on his man and really bothering his shot.
Mark, when you think of siblings who have played in the NBA, the Lopez brothers, and now the Toppin brothers come to mind.
Can only imagine how cool a feeling that is to be able to play in the NBA with your brother. It's a dream come true for anybody to get to the highest level of pro basketball. And then to have a couple of players from the same family doing it together? Come on, man. Doesn't get any better than that.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. The Bucks use their size defensively to great impact. Coach Doc Rivers said, we're not fast, we're long. So we get our fingertips on a lot of balls, and that slows fast teams down. Switching keeps guys in front of you, and the more size we can put in front of people, the better we can be. Kevin?
Yeah, you follow this league for a long time. That sounds like a pretty good game plan. From deep, Giannis, Toppin pulls it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to McConnell. From outside the arc. Rebounded by the Bucks. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. The kick out to Porter. And the Bucks miss again. Indiana leading by 9. And a wide open look for Mathurin. Connects from three-point range. Mathurin's got 6 here in this quarter.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
Porter, no luck. Here's Indiana. Right now they're on a 9-0 run. Toppin sets a screen for Mathurin. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
A smooth operator in that pick and roll. Mathurin understanding how to capitalize with that handle.
And stolen by McConnell. It's deflected. Puts up a deep 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Giannis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. There's Green with the 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Green's got himself on the board with 3 there. Mark, you had a chance to defend a lot of great scores in your time in the NBA.
Yeah, and I did. They wore me out too, Bart. I mean, I think the attitude of those guys stands out. Their relentlessness, the skill level obviously was there, but it was the relentless pursuit of the basketball and scoring opportunities. Bernard King, Larry Bird, Alex English, Marcus Johnson was near the tail end of his prime, but he was a problem too. I mean, there were a number of guys in that. Kelly Tripucka. Woo! Yeah, don't make my head spin.
Here's Halliburton following the 3 by Milwaukee. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these 3. it might be time to get inside of that arc.
There's Walker with the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Walker's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Mathurin. Green. And the shot falls short this time.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Walker's shot is off. Bucks trail by 12. Porter kicks to Trent. There's the triple. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
Fantastic job moving the ball there by Porter Jr., understanding exactly what was available when his teammates were open.
The kick out to Walker. From past the arc. Walker missing again. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting a ghastly 26% from the field. Their offensive game looking completely out of whack. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Giannis. Pass to Porter. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Porter. They grab their own miss. Antetokounmpo finds Trent. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Trent against Walker. Tapping a screen on Trent. From deep, Walker. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. That'll do it for the first half. Indiana out in front, up by 9. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is... Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. One half to go. Pascal Siakam, guys, really making a difference here.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
The forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. And it's Turner in at the 5, home in the paint. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with. And a wide open look for Halliburton. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Halliburton, with the answer, was anxious to throw it right back at him.
Kick out to Giannis. From deep. Nembhard grabs the ball.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Shots good by Turner.
I really like it when Turner squares up from outside because he's got a sweet stroke, and because of his size, hard for defenders to get to the shot, and it also stretches the floor, which is good for his team.
Lets it go from deep. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 8 rebounds in this game. From deep, Prince, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Prince has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Milwaukee. Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
Lopez sets a screen for Lillard. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 5 rebounds tonight. Siakam against Giannis. Offline with his 3. Bucks trail by 11. And a deep 3 from Lillard. Giannis kicks to Lillard. Hits the three-point bomb. Lillard's got his second basket of the night.
So effective in the catch and shoot is Lillard. You give him an inch, and he's taking much more than that.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Turner. Now, here's Nesmith. Guarded by Kuzma. Nesmith can't get it to go.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Halliburton kicks to Siakam. Shoots the three. Drills it from outside. Siakam's got 12.
Oh, the numbers speak for themselves. Siakam showing great versatility on the offensive end.
And it's Lillard missing. Pacers leading by 11. Here's Nembhard. And Siakam has it in the corner. Pass to Nesmith. Just 5 on the clock. Fires the three. And the Pacers another three.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Prince's shot is good.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Here's Nembhard. No good on the three. Bucks trail by 11. 52 seconds left here in the third quarter. And here is Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Aaron Nesmith. Shepard's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Sims is checked in. Bobby Portis comes in for Antetokounmpo. Trent's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Porter subbed in for Prince. From deep three-point land, Sims with the rebound. The shot. He got it! Whoa! It's good! He did it!
Drained it!
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Pacers lead by 9. Live from Gainbridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post position. Porter is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Green in at the small forward position.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
They get it back. The kick out to Porter. With the fadeaway. Drills the three-pointer.
From way, way out there, the defense has got to respect Porter's range. It's legit.
On the wing, Mathurin. Guarded by Green. Pass to McConnell. Back to Toppin. Walker a screen on Portis. Fires from deep. Toppin, good. Toppin's got his first 3 points of the game.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Trent can't hit. Pacers leading by 9. Walker looking for an opening. From outside, off the mark. Milwaukee's gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. The Pacers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. Really left alone that team. And the Pacers lead by 12.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that. Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Walker is screen on Green. Mathurin for 3. Rebound Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Green inside the three-point line. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Indiana's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Mathurin for 3. And the foul on Obi Toppin. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Pacers. Tony Bradley's checked in for Walker. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Prince is checked in for the Bucks. Rollins comes in for Kevin Porter. The shot by Rollins, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And the Pacers can't get it to go. Bucks trail by 12. And here's Prince outside. It's rebounded by Indiana. Nembhard's got his 4th rebound in this one. Bradley is screen on Prince. Mathurin for 3. Hits it from three-point range.
What a motor. Mathurin can go all night, and he has. What a performance.
1:46 left here in the fourth quarter. Rollins against Halliburton. Prince outside. Can they get it? And the Bucks miss again.
It was rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort. And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Indiana.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Tyrese Halliburton.
He was everywhere defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Bradley. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. And it's Neesmith in for Benedict Mathurin.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Mathurin with a screen on Smith. Bryant can't get it to go. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Portis. Pass to Rollins. Lets the 3 fly. Connects from three-point range. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Shepard with the ball. Five on the clock. From deep three-point land. Off on that one. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win.
challenge, Doris.
Yes, it is, but it's always dangerous when one team is expected to win by a large margin. Because why? Human nature. Can't skip steps. These are still professional basketball players. That underdog can be a real dog.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. Emmanuel quickly is out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's Barrett in at the small forward position. Now here's Quickly. Pass to Ingram. The 3. Knocks down the long J.
Yeah, the fluid shooting motion of Ingram makes him a real threat to knock down these corner triples.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Rick Carlisle and I got a chance to talk for a bit. We got to talking about Brandon Ingram, and I asked how Coach thought they might limit him tonight. Coach told me, well, there's nothing we can do about his size and his length, so we're hoping just to frustrate him and keep him off balance by getting up in his business and contesting shots. Hopefully that plan pans out for them. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Allie. After their title in 2019, the Raptors have struggled to stay among the league's elite stores.
Well, think about it, B.A. The driver of that title success was Kawhi Leonard and Kyle Lowry. Both of those players are gone. Very hard to replace players of that caliber. Almost inevitable they were going to take a step back. Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Pascal Siakam with a rebound.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
There's Nesmith with the 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Barnes. From down in the low post, it goes.
You get the sense Scotty Barnes is very comfortable in the painted area. That's easy work.
Halliburton for 3. Rebound, Toronto.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Ingram against Halliburton. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Ingram's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, crafty play there by Ingram, using the pull-up jumper to beat the defense.
Siakam for 3. Pure from three-point range.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Indiana's gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. The shot by Nembhard, no good. Toronto has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Pirtle, the pass to Ingram. Wing shot on the way. Not going to go that time. And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. You know, Doris, the last few years, Siakam has gotten back to attacking the rim like he once did.
To me, B.A., that's where he's at his best. He's got such length and creativity. You don't want to have to step in his path as a defender. Listen, he knows he's got to shoot the 3, but go to your first strength.
Knocks down the triple.
A pretty pass from Tyrese Halliburton. You want this guy running the show.
Raptors trail by 3. And here's Ingram outside. The rebound by Nesmith.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Barnes comes with a double team to the left side wing. From the arc. Rebound, Toronto. 1:07 left now in the first quarter. The shot from 20 feet out. And again, Toronto, no good. Indiana leading by 3. Outside Nesmith. No good on the 3.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
And for the Raptors, they're shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Pass to Barrett. Back to Barnes. 6 to shoot. Outside Ingram. And again, no good by Toronto. And for the Pacers, they're shooting 33% in the first quarter. Turner finds Siakam. Back to Turner. Here's Siakam. Three-pointer. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Ingram. to win the drought. No good on the buzzer beater. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Indiana ahead. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pacers.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
T.J. McConnell is out there with Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's Toppin, then there's Benedict Mathurin, and it's Walker in at the 4. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
Boy, a lot of confidence to Mathurin's game. That efficiency has to get better, but he is not shy.
Can't get it to drop. Oh, nice D from Walker. Pacers leading by 4. McConnell outside. Pass to Halliburton. Puts up a 3. Rebound Toronto. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Agbaji. Drills it from deep. Agbaji's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
McConnell passes to Toppin. Walker against Barnes. Outside for Halliburton. For 3, Mathurin puts up a deep 3. Halliburton, no good.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, Tyrese Halliburton, an all-star starter last season, is not done yet. He said, quote, "I want to be a champion, a Hall of Famer, and one of the greats. I want the next generation to talk about my ability as a basketball player. That's definitely the goal, and I don't ever set limits." Brian?
Allie just scratching the surface. Thank you, good stuff there. Again, Halliburton missing.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Launches it. Unable to get that one. Indiana's gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. And here's Toppin from the arc. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. Here's Walter. No points yet. The 3 from Barnes. Mathurin with a rebound. You know, Grant, an underrated area of improvement for Scotty Barnes has been his defense.
You're spot on, B.A. I mean, we've seen an elevated intensity from him on that end. Finding new denials, attacking the ball, really proving himself as an effective stopper.
Here's Agbaji. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Indiana leading by 4. Poke loose. And here's the fast break.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Halliburton on the wing. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by the Raptors. There's 1:17 left in the second period. Three-pointer Mathurin. The 3. Mobo with the rebound. The Raptors have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Here's Agbaji. Drains the triple. Agbaji's got his second bucket of the night. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Here's Mobo. And it's Tyrese Halliburton with the rebound. And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Pacers. They trail by 1. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Halliburton's vision and then the ability to thread the needle there makes the defense pay.
The 3 from Barnes. Nails it from 3. Barnes has got 5.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And here's McConnell from outside the arc. Abaji with a rebound. With his first shot attempt. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Indiana ahead, up 2. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Toronto trailing, checking out the group for Darko Rajakovic to start the second half. Barrett is the 3, and Barnes will play the 4. Brandon Ingram out there with Emmanuel quickly, and it's Pirtle in at the 5, roaming the paint.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Neesmith's shot is off. The Raptors shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. And here's Ingram outside. The rebound by Nembhard.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Siakam gets the bucket. All right, Doris, you think this heliocentric style of play can lead to championship success?
Brian, this is such a big-time question, and I think a difficult one to answer. By heliocentric, we mean that the best player on your team is making up a greater percentage of the usage, meaning the ball is in their hands more. What that has led to are some of the most efficient offenses in the history of the game. But does it lead to championships? That is the answer to the question we all see. How about Scotty Barnes getting that jumper off the bounce so quickly the defense can't get there in time?
Indiana leading by 3. Halliburton right side. Fires the 3.
R.J. Barrett has the kind of physical abilities to contest shots, and he is aggressive on the defensive end right now.
Pass to Barnes. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Nembhard.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
Now here's Neesmith. 4-3. Hits the trifecta. Neesmith's got 6.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Drops in the 3.
Wow, the answer from R.J. Barrett. That three-point big-time delivery.
After a trade to New Orleans back in 2019, Brandon Ingram has become a primary scorer, Craig.
Yeah, he scored well over 20 points per game since leaving the Lakers. B.I. has the rare blend of length and shooting, and beyond scoring, Ingram's assist numbers are very impressive, too.
Pacers leading by 6. Neesmith with it. Now quickly defending. Neesmith's shot is off. For Toronto, they've gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Lets it go from deep. And it's quickly with a miss.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Foul called on Emmanuel quickly. That'll be a second foul of the game. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Indiana. Abaji's checked in for Toronto. Walter comes in for Brandon Ingram. He shoots. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. The 3 from Quickly. Gets the 3 to fall.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Halliburton against Quickly. Off target from 3-point range. Raptors trail by 3. Here's Abaji. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Pacers have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Again, Halliburton missing.
And guys, this has got to be more of a team effort. Right now, he's playing all for himself.
The three from Barnes. He can't get it to go. And here's Matherin. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Turner with it. Now quickly defending. Nice shot by Turner.
I'll tell you, the confidence of Miles Turner shooting from just about anywhere, including from deep beyond the arc.
Abaji can't hit. Indiana leading by 6. Siakam outside. Takes a 3. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Walter. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. There's 47 seconds left to play in the third quarter. And that one's good. Quickly.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Raptors trail by 6. Pass to Barnes. And the Raptors get it back. And the call will be against Andrew Nembhard. That's his first foul. And Indiana with some changes. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Shepard comes in for Nembhard. And it's McConnell in for Halliburton.
Well, at 6'9", despite the lean frame, Boucher very capable scoring on the interior. Draws the defense's hand right there.
And Boucher drops them both. Indiana leading by 4. Toppin outside. Fires from deep. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Back to Boucher. Fires for 3. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Pacers. They're up by... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Benedict Matherin is out there with Walker. Then there's T.J. McConnell. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Toppin in at the center position, filling out the middle. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
First team foul.
Indiana leading.
Lineup for the Raptors, number 77.
Halliburton looking for an opening. Out to the wing. Toppin finds Halliburton. The 3 ball. He got it. Halliburton nails the 3.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
From downtown. Boston with a rebound. Raptors trail by 5. And stolen by McConnell. There's the 3. On target from range.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
Lawson's shot is off. The Pacers have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. McConnell's shot is off. The Raptors have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Pass to Walter. Here's Battle. Walker covering. He drops it from range. Battle's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Toppin passes to Halliburton. There's a screen by Toppin. McConnell from outside. Rebound Toronto. Here's Mobo. The 3 is up. And again, Toronto with a triple.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often. And, of course, he makes good use of it.
Walker for 3. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Second team foul.
That jump shot is going to be key for Walker in his career, especially with how physical a player he is.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Nesmith comes in for Matherin. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. And he nails the 3rd.
Not perfect, but does the important work to make it a 2-possession game.
Here's Ingram. Here he goes. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That one on Nembhard. Siakam, he's checked in for Walker. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Pacers?
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Halliburton outside. And the foul called on R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Halliburton up top, guarded by Quickly. Pass to Turner. 6 on the shot clock. Barnes against Siakam. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Siakam relishes the opportunity to deliver. That's a big-time basket.
The 3 from Quickly. Indiana with a rebound. Turner's got 7 rebounds in the game. Nesmith with it. Siakam outside. 1:50 left in the fourth quarter. Quickly with a rebound. Raptors trail by 5. Outside Barnes. Here's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And the call will be against Brandon Ingram. That's his first foul. A 1:29 left in the fourth quarter. Halliburton against Quickly. No good from outside. Toronto's gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. Kicks it out to Barrett. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Indiana leading by 5. Here's Nembhard. Counted from distance.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
The Raptors have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Shot is good by Barrett.
R.J. Barrett at a critical juncture, no hesitation. Wow.
Here's Halliburton. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Toronto has gone 4 of 9 from three-point range in the fourth. Barnes, no good.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
He drops the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. And the Raptors making a change here. Pirtle's checked in, and so both free throws good. And it's a 9-point game here.
Huge moment. He steps up and sinks the final daggers.
From deep three-point land. The rebound by Nembhard. Indiana on offense. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
Now Nesmith fires away from way outside. They get the rebound. And so the Pacers take the win. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Doris